Hello everyone, welcome back to the map of mathematics. In this video, we are going to solve this nice math Olympiad algebraic challenge. And here we have a to the power of b minus b to the power of a equals to 17. And here we find the value of a and b. So that the very first thing we are going to do is here first we multiply and divide the exponent of this term and this term by 2. And we write it as a to the power of b and its whole power 2 over 2 minus b to the power of a and its whole power 2 over 2 equals to 17. And now in the next step we use here the nice exponential law. So according to this exponential law we multiply 1 over 2 by this b and we write it as a to the power of b over 2 and its whole square minus, similarly here we multiply this 1 over 2 by a and we write b to the power of a over 2 and its whole square equals to 17. And now in the next step we need to take little bit simplifications here. So now we first convert this exponential equation into the simple polynomial form in two variables, so that we will take the base of this term equals to x and we write it as x equals to a to the power of b over 2 and we take the base of this term which is y equals to b to the power of a over 2. And here you remember one thing is that both a and b are both x and y are positive integers because these are exponential, and you know that exponential functions always gives us the positive value. So these x and y are always positive. So now we put the value of x and y in this equation and we write it as, so when we put the value of x here you get x square minus, when you put the value of this equals to y, it is equals to y square and this whole equals to 17. And now in the next step you see here it will becomes a well-known square identity, and we know that x square minus y square equals to x minus y times of x plus y. So we write it as x minus y times of x plus y equals to 17. So here you focus on the right hand side and left hand side. You see that in the left hand side we have two factors, these are multiplied by each other, but in the right hand side we have only one factor. So here we need to make two factors in the right hand side. So now we first find the factors of 17. So we find any two numbers whose product is 17. So that here we have two possibilities. The first possibility is 1 times of 17 equals to 17, and the second possibility is 17 times of 1 equals to 17. So we have only two possibilities here. So if you focus on the left hand side, then you see that if x and y are any integer, because here we call that x and y are integers, positive integers, because these are exponential function and exponential functions are always positive. So if x and y are positive, so x minus y is always less than x plus y. So here we choose any two factors in the right hand side in which the first factor is less than the second factor. So in the first case you see here 1 is less than 17, but in this case you get 17 is greater than 1. So our first factor is lesser than second, so that we choose this case. And now we compare the left hand side to this case. So after comparing both of sides you get x minus y equals to 1 and we get x plus y equals to 17. So we get these two equations, we call this as equation number 1 and this as equation number 2. And now in the next step we solve these two equations and we find the value of x and y. So first we add equation number 1 and equation number 2. So when you add these two equations, you see here this y are cancelled by each other and you get 2 times of x equals to 18, and here we have the value of x equals to, when we divide 18 by 2 then you get 9. So we get the value of x equals to 9. And similarly, in the other hand, if we subtract 2 by 1, then these x are cancelled by each other and we get 2 times of y equals to 16. And in this case, you get the value of y equals to 8. So here you have the value of x is 9 and the value of y is 8. So here we back substitute the value of x and y. And you see that we have the value of x is a to the power of b over 2 and the value of y is b to the power of a over 2. So we put these two values here. So the value of x is a to the power of b over 2. A to the power of b over 2 equals to 9. And in this case, the value of y is b to the power of a over 2 equals to 8. So now here we take, in order to remove this 1 over 2, we need to take the square on both of the sides, so that here we take squaring on both of the sides on both of these cases. So here we take square on these two terms and square on these two terms. So after taking the square, we will obtain this 2 and 2 are cancelled by each other and we get a to the power of b equals to, the square of 9 becomes 81, and in this case this 2 and 2 are cancelled by each other and we get b to the power of a equals to, the square of 8 is 64. And now in the next step we make the factors of 81 and 64 and we write it as a to the power of b equals to, we know that 81 equals to 3 to the power of 4, and here you have b to the power of a equals to 64, and we know that 64 equals to 4 to the power of 3. So these are the factors of 81 and 64, and now you compare these both sides, and in this case you get the value of a equals to 3 and b equals to 4, and in this case you also get the value of a is 3 and b is 4. So on both of these cases you get the same values of a and b. So this is our final answer, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.